published in 2016. It's called Constitution to Crisis. And it begins with interpretation of the Constitution and goes into detail about the growing financial crisis revolving around the federal budget and its negative impact on the federal debt. Following the publication of this book, I became involved in researching my family tree. I discovered my mother's family came here from Germany in 1733 and landed in Philadelphia. The interesting part of their desire to come to America is the same as the other migrants in the 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s. Europe was being destroyed by out-of-control governments and by religious persecution. It's easy to understand why my family, as well as others, came here. They wanted a safe place to raise their families, practice their trades, and practice religion without interference. The Queen of England had encouraged those people who were fleeing Europe to come to England, and she would provide for them. But over time, she discovered that she couldn't afford it. So she paid for their passage to America. There were a number of places that the ships landed, but my family landed here in Philadelphia in 1733, which is about 50 years ahead of the American Revolution. But they were here during the American Revolution, and I have a list of about 6 family members who were in the American Revolution. So, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because it was a moving experience for me, and it also helped me to understand why all the migrants were here. And if you will study genealogy and get into your family tree and discover when your family came here, you will probably find the same evidence that I did. But tracing the movement of my family from Pennsylvania to their ultimate location in Indiana was very enlightening. The language and culture of each of the migrant families promoted their movement together. Communities were built around the church, which included room for the schools. Migrants wanted their children to be well educated and learn good moral values. I believe this is the reason for the separation of church and state. They did not want the government interfering in the education of their children. I learned that members of my family not only fought in the American Revolution, but they also fought in the Civil War. And I had relatives on the North and the South. The new book, a friend is helping me write this new book, but it will go into more detail and include many issues that are currently in the news. Also, there will be more YouTube videos published, and we'll focus on these issues, and I hope you find them very interesting. I would encourage you to purchase my book and research your family tree to help your understanding of the Constitution and the contributions made to personal freedom by your family. The reemergence of constitutional values is critical to our country's survival. Please read the book, and please research your family and find out your connection to the Constitution, and you'll discover what brought your family here is the same that brought my family here, and the reasons they were here is the reason why the Constitution was written the way it is. So I encourage you to research your family, and so you can learn more about why the Constitution was written and why those constitutional value.